Call the order of the Planning Commission. It is 6 p.m. Let's stand and pledge allegiance.
Peace to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all.
Okay. Number 3 on our agenda is approval of tonight's agenda and approval of the planning meeting minutes from March 4th, 2026.
This is Kim. I would like to make a motion to approve A and B in the consent agenda, A for the amended agenda.
Andy, I second that motion.
We'll take a vote.
Gary, aye.
Kim, I?
Andy, aye.
Robin, aye. Okay. Next on our agenda tonight is public open forum. If anybody would like to come forward and speak or online, we invite you to do so.
Do not see anyone online.
All right, we'll consider that part closed. We are now going to take do a public hearing on the conditional use permit, CUP of Urban Companies LLC at 13960 Lake Drive Northeast. And Aaron, would you please read the notification published?
Yeah, notice is hereby given that a public hearing will be held by the City of Columbus Planning Commission on Wednesday, March 4th, 2026 at 6 p.m. or as soon as thereafter as parties may be heard. The hearing will be conducted in person and by interactive technology at the Columbus City Hall located at 13960 Lake Drive to consider the request of a conditional use permit to allow for a contractor shop and a limited contractor yard in the commercial industrial light zoning district. Members of the public are interested in attending or in person monitoring the meetings or wanting more information should contact city offices or visit the city website. The hearing shall be continued until all evidence and testimony has been received.
Thank you, Aaron. Now, if I could have the representatives for Urban Companies please come forward. Have a seat at the table up here. I'd ask that you speak into your microphones. This is going to be short, sweet, and really easy. Okay. I have to read you something here. The commission has reviewed your application and as normal protocol for the record, could you, well, Mike's not here. You've briefed everybody that's here right now, so I won't make you brief us again on what you're doing. For the record, did you receive a copy of the report developed by the city's associate planner, Aaron Berg, March 4th, 2026?
Yes.
Regarding this application, and in this report, note certain recommendations. You also note some conditions numbering 1 through 27. And do you understand these recommendations and conditions, and do you have any questions or comments about them at this time?
No questions or comments.
Right. Now, if there's anybody who would like to, actually, you guys can be seated again. That's as quick as that's going to be for you. Is there anybody from the public who would like to address the council or address the commission regarding this application?
There is nobody online, Mr. Chair.
And there is nobody here. So we'll move on from that. We're not going to close the public hearing and open the floor to the planning commissioners. If you have any questions from last time. Anything new for you?
I have no further questions.
I have no further questions.
No further questions.
And nor do I. So at this point, I'm looking for a motion to approve the findings of fact and presented, and I'll have you read that whole thing.
Okay. I, Kim, move to approve the findings of fact as presented and recommended conditional approval to the City Council for a conditional use permit, CUP, for a contractor shop and limited contractor yard at the address 13960 Lake Drive Northeast in Columbus, Minnesota.
I, Andy, second that motion.
Okay, we'll take a vote.
Gary, aye.
Am I?
Andy, aye.
Rob and I. The motion passes. And you guys are all done.
Excellent.
You know, the city council will look at this in 2 weeks, is that right?
I'm going to try and push it on to the 25th.
Okay.
For, again, conditional approval. We still have kind of those pending reviews, city engineer, county. I don't anticipate it's going to take very long, and any issues that have already been identified have already been addressed in the conditional use permit, so it should be a pretty quick turnaround.
And I assume any building or grading permits will then be separate from all of that?
Correct.
So, okay.
Yes.
Okay, well, I appreciate it, and I'll kind of tentatively plan on March 25th for the council, but I appreciate everybody's time and coming out here again tonight. Thank you.
Appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And welcome to Columbus.
Thank you. You know, I'm actually, last time I was here, I was just an applicant, but we closed on the property today, so I'm actually now a member of your community as of about 3 hours ago. So.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. All right. Well, we are on to agenda item number 6, the Planning Commissioner's report. Do any of my fellow commissioners have anything to report at this time?
I do not. I do not.
I do not.
And I do not as well. So now we'll go on to the City Council Liaison report.
That would be me. This is Jenny. So I wanted to prepare a little bit between the March 11th and the February 25th council meetings, just to give you all kind of a brief on the things that have been updated and approved since that time, just to kind of show you the work that you've done. And we will plan to do this going forward as well. So at the March 11th, 2026 City Council meeting, the council approved the preliminary and final plat for the Dimkey addition that combined those two parcels on Lake Drive into one 10.6 acre parcel that was approved without conditions and no additional questions. And February 25th had quite a bit more going on, but I wanted to touch on a few things. I did update you that the Holiday gas station had that final approval with the car wash. I updated you on the Fayetteville family having that rezone request approved as well. Two other things to note. We did have a presentation from the family for Nandu Kennels as well. No action was taken, but they did kind of go over the situation that they personally have outside of the general residential dog kennels. But they did present to the council. No action was taken or anything that way, but just to give understanding to what that particular family is going through. One other note, the council approved Wold Architects, an architecture and design firm that generally works within the public and government sector to determine if the current use of our current structure is adequate, both in terms of space, function, and code. In the coming weeks, they will present to the council, and I will note to have the next council liaison update you on the building as that comes as well. Okay, thank you.
And now it's your turn, Aaron. Have you anything to report?
I've got nothing. We've got several pending things happening. Pushing deadlines, trying to consolidate them to get them on meetings so we don't have a 5-minute meeting. But working as diligently as I can. We do have a few more CUPs in the hopper, but we'll try and address those as the timeline and the approvals come in. So
Wonderful. Thank you. Well, with that being said, we're on to item number 8 on our agenda.
This is Kim. I make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Andy, I second that motion.
Take a vote.
Carrie, aye.
Kim, I.
Andy, aye.
Rob and I.